Hello, everyone. I'm Lana. Thank you so much for joining me. One police officer and a suspect are dead following an attack on the U.S. Capitol. Officer William Evans died after a vehicle was rammed into a police barricade. He was an 18-year veteran of the force. Another officer is receiving hospital treatment for non-life-threatening injuries. Flags at the Capitol and the White House have been lowered to half staff. President Biden says he is heartbroken. The suspect has been identified as 25-year-old Noah Green of Indiana. Officials say he was shot and killed after charging at officers with a knife. The entire Capitol complex was put on lockdown. Streets were blocked off as police officers, SWAT teams, and the National Guard descended on the crime scene. It's brought back flashbacks for many of the violent insurrection at the Capitol on January 6th. Jeff Pegues has the latest on the investigation into Friday's incident.
Tonight, the latest attack on the Capitol stopped just steps away from the building itself. This blue four-door sedan ran over two Capitol police officers before slamming into the deployable barricade at speeds high enough to activate the airbags. Police say the driver got out with a knife and then attacked officers on the scene, stabbing one in the face.
The suspect exited the vehicle with a knife in hand. Our officers then engaged that suspect. He did not respond to verbal commands. The suspect did start lunging toward U.S. Capitol police officers, at which time U.S. Capitol police officers fired upon the suspect.
That suspect, 25-year-old Noah Green, originally from Indiana, is dead. And so is one of the police officers identified this afternoon as William Evans, an 18-year veteran of the force who was memorialized this afternoon by a procession through the streets. Another officer is in stable condition at George Washington University Hospital. Police and National Guard swarmed the area after the incident unfolded, looking for other suspects. A Park Police helicopter was seen landing on Capitol grounds. Green is now believed to be the only attacker.
It does not appear to be terrorism related, but obviously we'll continue to investigate.
The shooting happened on Constitution Avenue, 1 block from the Capitol. The area had been locked down for most of the last 3 months following the January 6th assault. The large security perimeter was scaled back in just the last few weeks. The Capitol Police were highly criticized for their lax preparation and for not heeding intelligence warnings ahead of the January attack. One officer died following the assault, and one other died by suicide. Today, Acting Police Chief Yogananda Pittman became emotional when addressing how difficult this year has been for the force.
This has been an extremely difficult time for U.S. Capitol Police, so I ask that you keep our U.S. Capitol Police family in your thoughts and prayers.
Jeff is right there outside of the Capitol, and he joins me now. Jeff, what are the next steps in this investigation?
Well, investigators are going to have to figure out what motivated this man to attack this barricade behind me and these officers, one of whom was killed out here. And so investigators are going to be looking at his electronic devices, trying to figure out if there was a social media footprint there that perhaps might lead to some clues about what motivated this incident, and then try to see if there was anyone around him, any of his acquaintance who knew that he was up to something that turned out to be this attack at the Capitol today. So investigators have a lot of work ahead of them. However, they have been able to accomplish a lot today, given that this attack just happened. The fact that they know who the suspect was, that is certainly a big development for them.
Well, police and National Guard were quick to respond. How did the January 6th attack actually change security there on the Hill?
Well, Lana, it changed everything on the Hill. It's just 3 months ago that this Capitol complex was attacked here, this insurrection that led to fatalities, that led to lessons, not only that lawmakers learned, but certainly that the Capitol Police have learned. And so you had what was an increased presence of the National Guard over the last several months. That has been dwindled down quite a bit, but you still see them around this area, as well as heavily armed police, and you can probably see that here behind me. So security here has changed quite a bit. However, with those fences down, and you know, this is an area that was surrounded by fences for a time there. It certainly looked like a fortress. But those fences are no longer here, and, you know, some are wondering now whether those fences may have prevented this attack.
I know so many people were eager to see that security fencing that was erected after the insurrection at the Capitol removed, and that just happened, obviously, last week. Couldn't we see more protection again being restored there to the Capitol given this recent attack?
You know, that is a good question, whether security officials here will decide to retreat, if you will, change tactics after deciding to take the fences away. Will they bring them back? We'll just have to see what the reaction is here now. But clearly, when you have an incident like this, there will be a look at how security held up to the threat that was here. You know, the reality is this Capitol complex is facing more threats than ever before post-January 6th, and many of them are coming from individuals, according to law enforcement, the types of lone actors that are hard to stop, and that seems to be what we saw today.
Yeah, that's definitely a concern, and we've heard from the Department of Homeland Security. They, in fact, notified the American public of a heightened threat environment that continued following the January 6th attack. So, Jeff, how are officials characterizing our country's threat level right now?
There is a heightened threat level, and we've seen it. In fact, we saw it in the run-up to January 6th and in the days and weeks after. This chatter online, you have all sorts of groups intent on causing problems, attacking the Capitol complex, attacking other key locations, and so law enforcement has had its hands full, not only dealing with the potential threats, but also dealing with the people who stormed the Capitol on January 6th. As you know, there have been more than 400 plus arrests. There will be more arrests to come. And as they track down the people who were involved in that insurrection, it's also leading them to new information on other potential threats. Whether this person who carried out this attack today is tied to any of those threats, we don't know yet, but obviously that's something that investigators will be looking into.
All right, Jeff, thank you.
My pleasure.